Welcome to the moment of truth. It's Wednesday today, 31st of July, 2024. Let us gossip. Hey, I'm going to be showing you a video where Oyedepo snubbed Michael Orokpo. But before I do that, let me read some comments from Suleman's arrest of End Time Truth TV journalist. One of my viewers says, why should Suleman arrest that man? Their lies of touch not my anointed, no they walk again. This one is a question, a very good one. But they say, touch not my anointed. This is someone that says it was God that protected him from assassination. December last year, 7 people died in his place. He's now going around picking up someone that criticized his error, his biblical error. Oh, another of my viewers wrote, these fake pastors are now worse than politicians. I've been saying it until we start the church revolution. They will not stop until you start dragging them from the pulpit and give them a dirty slap. They will not stop. In our days, hey, who bought that pastor that will insult anybody? In the 50s, they will beat nonsense out of you. We were like Israelite Christian at the time, but now they've laid their evil hands on everybody, collected their brains, turned them to tortoise in the spirit realm, and they will spit on them, they will not say anything. They will urinate on them, they will not say anything, and they will call it church. That's not church, my people. So they now behave like authoritarian rulers, which they are not. They are cowards. They are very lazy. They are very scared of you. It's you that don't know. They are scared. That's even why they are on the altar. They have all their bodyguards everywhere. If anyone make a move like this, all their bodyguards will quickly come and rescue them. But it's because people are not ready. If the people are God ready, even the bodyguard will run away and abandon them on the altar for them to be hanged in the public. That will soon start, that will happen very soon, and you will know. Do you know that majority of the politicians have left the country? The reason being, because of the protests, the police have withdrawn most of their bodyguards, and they cannot move around without 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 bodyguards. So majority of them, they ran away from the country. That tells you that they are cowards. It's because you are tolerating their nonsense. That's why they keep telling you nonsense, rubbish, and rub it to your face. And you too, you'll be laughing. They are man of God. They are not man of God, though. They are not man of God. God does not know them. So, they are now like ancient Roman rulers who fed Christians to the lions, false preachers. Why do you persecute the people of God? Another question for you, Suleman. This is an open letter to Suleman. And let me inform you this. Suleman advertised himself. He's going to Scotland in August. He said, Scotland, be ready. I'm coming because of you. It's a lie, Someone that is coming is going to Scotland to deliver people in Scotland, and is putting people in Nigeria in police cell. Can you see the lies, my people? Don't let these people continue lying to you. They are liars. Another person wrote, actually, the problem of Nigeria is ministers of the so-called gospel, which is another gospel. They are our problem. If you like, you believe it. Do you know that Kumuyi is in the UK? He's talking about retirement now. His retirement is not going to retire in Nigeria. He's going to retire in the UK. All the children are in USA. But he has turned majority to childless, marryless, and all that. So he marry until he goes to his grave. And you, he told you not to marry from day one. Now you are still there, no husband, no wife, no children. You will never see your grandchildren because you didn't marry. He told you not to marry and you believed him. Anyway, so let me read this one. Another one wrote, he couldn't arrest Pastor Kumuyi, who criticized his message but went after a content creator. I've noticed that most content creators of Christian ministries staying abroad are the ones safe. They are attacking, hey, it's the grace of God that's keeping us going. They are attacking our channels. They are giving us copyright strikes. They are taking down channels. The only thing is that when we happy, we get our channel back. But some people don't even know how to happy. I've helped 2 or 3 people in this case because someone else has helped me as well. So it's really happening. And are we going to talk about the spiritual aspect of it? The spiritual battle aspect of it. But me, I thank God because God is taking care of that. So I worry about others. Anyway, so one of my viewers, so that been there, he knows how these people operate because he was in the system. He wrote, Christ says in John 18:36, if my kingdom is of this world, my followers will have fought to defend me. But today, pastors arrest people for talking about their Christ Messiahs, because their Christ Messiahs is not the Christ of the Bible. It's not the one that went to the cross of Calvary that died for everybody. They have their own Christ, and one of their Christ is what is he called? Adeboye. Adeboye is watching Suleman. He called Suleman his son. He declared that publicly, and he's watching Suleman doing evil, and he will not call Suleman to order. We should support our president. Pray for the government. Now the whole place is upside down. Tension everywhere. Where is Adeboye? Adeboye is silent. He's not talking anymore. Now when everything died down, he will come and take the glory. He will say he's the one. That's what we are saying. It's very hot now in the United Kingdom. Adeboye will say his prayers that cool it off. Now lie, those are the lies they are telling to people, and some non-entity who refuse to do their research will just swallow it. You are just fooling yourself. If you allow a demented person to be fooling you, you will have yourself to be blamed. Anyway, these are why I, as a pastor, preach to people to get away from today's churches and start churches in their house if they don't want to end up in fire with all these many hopeless pastors who don't know Christ. Read about Christ and behave like him if you want to make heaven. Get away from these churches. Yes, I said it. This man is preaching what I've been talking about now. I said it. This person wrote that Suleman is using the power of money to arrest people and all that. Yes. Once you give all those pastors and all those policemen who are hungry, they are hungry. You give them money, they will do what you ask them to do. He's using the influence of his guards because he has police guards. So those police guards are the ones that will speak to their colleagues to go and pick people up. So he's using the power of money. So this person wrote, it is easier to do this apologetic job from abroad. If you reside in Nigeria, doing this apologetic job, it is very risky. It's like an innocent lamb shouting in the jungle where there are lions, tigers, leopards, hippopotamus, hyenas, etc. It is by God's grace. Yes, I really pity people in Nigeria that are talking, and this guy that they picked up, he carefully choose his words. Sometimes the guy irritates me, the way he talks. Sometimes he will talk there, he will talk here, but then it was because it's in Nigeria. He cannot talk boldly, but then he take the risk to even say at least what he was saying. So what I'm saying to Suleman now, before the judgment of God visits you, go and release this guy. Release him. If you have to arrest anybody, go arrest Kumuyi, arrest Moses Halu, and arrest Ebedamina, if they burn you well. This my person wrote. She always make me laugh. She wrote, so it is only abroad that he requests God to change of weather. That's Adeboye. When he said when he was in abroad, it was so hot for him. The heat wave, he prayed to his father. And this is someone that come from the heat wave in Nigeria. Scorching weather every day. How can an elderly person be lying like this? And they said they should respect a man like this, a liar, when the Bible already told us who is the father of lies. Satan is the father of all liar. Anyway, so this my person wrote, change of weather. All the heat we suffered this year in Nigeria was not enough for him to ask God for a change. Miracles in foreign lands, stories in Nigeria. This person, she always make me laugh. Now, my people, I want you to watch this video attentively. You will see how Oyedepo ignored what's it called, Orokpo, and he felt it. He felt ashamed. And after this video, I put another video there where Orokpo called the father's ponzi scheme. He talks about the way they collect tithe and offering and all that. He thought they didn't see his video. Look at Orokpo there. And they don't know who he is. I don't know what he's doing there. Look the way the Baba lap coat. See the way he ignored him. He bent down, he greeted him, he looked at him, and he just take his face off him. See the way he was walking behind him, because he feel ashamed. He felt it, that the man was like, what are you doing here? This Baba, they don't forgive. That's what Orokpo do not know. And he's putting himself in danger. You're talking against them, yet you go to bow down to them or for them. That's danger right there. And that's what is causing the death of all these young boys, these young pastors. Their mouth everywhere. Look at the video again. Look at it again. Orokpo is going to say hello now, the way everybody bowing down, and you will see how you see Orokpo bow down. You see, he just ignored them and carried on. And you see Orokpo again now. He bowed down his head because everybody could see that Baba lap coats ignore Orokpo. And let me put the video where he talks about them and see, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
The Malachi 3:2 that we always quote is not for the members. It's for the high priest and the Levites. Tithe comes in. You milk tithe out of everybody and you keep it for yourself. And others are struggling, are in pain. Man of God is changing suit every day. Every other pastor comes up with rag. The salary is not paid. It's not up to minimum wage. And you must pay tithe, pay first fruit, and give prophetic seed. The week they give you offering, pastor will start watching everybody like this.
You know, he's talking to someone. He has someone in mind. He started with, who is it called? With Oyakilome. Oyakilome is the one that's a master in collecting first fruits.
They say somebody gave a prophetic word. So now you are waiting for a word. You are waiting for a word. And so church becomes a pyramidal system. All the testimony must be about the set man. Everybody must call the name of the set man, so that anything happening will only happen around the set man. It's called Ponzi scheme. And even when God's servant receive the seed, it will never go round. God's servant is the only one who is called. After 10 years, God's servant becomes a demigod. Others become servant, because he will make sure he will create that gap, and it will be very clear to know who is in charge. And then you find people saying, Kai, wisdom, Kai, this wisdom, this wisdom. Wisdom that turns you to a crook. They are fighting tithe now. Because the whole doctrine of tithe is self-preservation. Tithe is no longer a sacred thing you commit to God. Tithe is no longer something you give to honor God. If you don't give tithe, you are cursed. If you don't give tithe, the devourer will not be rebuked. If you don't give tithe, you are not preserved. And so everybody is running helter-skelter. Now that the gospel is beginning to come alive, and people know that with or without tithe, the devourer, God doesn't need to rebuke the devourer, because the power to rebuke the devourer has been given to us in Christ Jesus.
You heard Orokpo. He put all of them in one basket. How could you say things like that and still go and welcome Oyedepo? I expected Oyedepo to recognize you. You are a goat. You are not a sheep to them. That's why Leke Adeboye called his papa's members a goat. Because what is it called? NHL will never talk like that. Ibiome will never talk like that. All the children will never talk like that. Isaac Oyedepo or David Oyedepo, they will never talk like that. So to them, you are not a sheep. You are a goat. That's why I snubbed them. Watch the video again and again and let me know if my assumption is wrong or what. You see the way he's walking behind him, because he felt it that the man Baba lap coats ignored him. I will see you on my next video. Bye for now.